Corey Samuels was 24 and a former U.S. Marine who had served with honor in Afghanistan and Iraq. After leaving the military in 2012, he settled in Coaldale, Pennsylvania, taking a job at a local garage and dreaming of building a future with his girlfriend and close friends. On January 20th, 2014, he decided to spend a typical Sunday evening with two friends, 21-year-old Oliver Trezzari and 16-year-old Stanley Kralik, for what was supposed to be a simple night of drinking and camaraderie in the woods outside town. Corey never made it home. When night turned into next morning with no word, friends grew concerned and filed a missing persons report. In the months that followed, searches of Coaldale's dense forests and nearby highways yielded nothing. His sister held on to hope, but as days and then weeks passed, the absence became a painful void. In September 2014, a breakthrough came when hikers discovered human remains near East Minor Street. The small woodland clearing, just blocks from Corey's apartment, held scattered bones and clothing. Autopsy results confirmed a grim truth. He didn't wander off. He had been beaten to death and strangled, with blunt force trauma to his head and strangulation marks. Shovel prints and disturbed snow revealed his body had been buried temporarily, then exposed. Pressure mounted on investigators who revisited statements and phone records. Both Trezzari and Kralik began to crack during questioning. Though the men initially described a three-way evening that ended amicably, Trezzari later admitted they beat Corey with a shovel, strangled him, and buried him in the woods under snow. Their motive? Revenge. Corey had allegedly assaulted a female friend of theirs. A preliminary hearing in March 2015 confirmed there was enough evidence to proceed to trial. Trezzari, now 21, said, "I did it," acknowledging his involvement, while Kralik denied wrongdoing even though both had told the same story during interviews. In court, prosecutors emphasized the betrayal of trust and brutality. Two friends lured a former Marine out under false pretenses and unleashed savage violence. Trezzari admitted guilt as part of a plea deal. He pleaded guilty to third-degree murder and conspiracy in exchange for testifying against Kralik. He received a 15 to 30-year sentence. Kralik, tried as an adult despite being 16 at the time of the crime, faced trial for first-degree murder, aggravated assault, and related charges. In 2016, the jury convicted him, and he was sentenced to between 20 and 40 years in prison. The community rallied behind Corey's family, devastated by how someone they believed close could commit such a betrayal. Those who knew him describe him as kind, generous, and a loyal friend, someone who never would have hurt anybody. Today, Trezzari and Kralik are both serving lengthy sentences at Pennsylvania correctional institutions. The crime remains a stark reminder of how quickly trust can spiral into violence. Corey's story echoes far beyond the trees where he was killed. It's a cautionary tale about betrayal, the lure of revenge, and how a single night meant for relaxation ended in irreversible tragedy.